Most people think marketing is about tricks or ads, but they're dead wrong. If you don't feel something when you market, neither will other people. If you don't feel anything when you make an advertisement, do you really think that somebody else is gonna feel something? Probably not. Here's the reality is that a lot of people could grow to hate marketing because it's not just one thing that you need to master that'll revolutionize your funnel and your pipeline or your ads. You could feel like an imposter because let's say you're a builder, you're like, well, builder down the road, he did videos and stuff. You don't want to copy him, right? And so you want to be creative, and really all we're doing with marketing is transferring information and hooking people, like getting them emotionally invested in what you have going on. It doesn't even matter what your business is. The reality is when you're marketing for your business, it's not just one thing that's going to change the game. You have to have all the right things in place to make you successful. So the right positioning, the branding, the story that you're telling, the way that you display the services that you offer. If you're marketing for your business and you're questioning whether it's working or not, you're not alone. A lot of people have felt the same thing. But the number one thing that matters is that you're getting conversions from your marketing efforts, that you're getting return on your investment. That actually makes sense to keep doing the marketing actions that you are doing, if that makes sense. For an example, there was a time where I was running Facebook ads and I was like, man, these leads aren't like, these people aren't interested. I got generated a bunch of leads and I was like, they don't seem to be ready for the service. And the reality is that's why cost per acquisition matters the most. If you're spending $20 a day and you don't know what the outcome is gonna be, of course you don't wanna spend $20, you don't wanna spend $5. Nobody likes to waste money. But the reality is the cost per acquisition and how many leads you need in your pipeline to close a deal, that's where things get exciting. Because there was a point in time where I was also scared to spend $20, $50 a day. $50 a day is what? $1,500 a month. It's nothing. But the reality is that a construction project is worth $30,000 for a kitchen reno or a bathroom reno. Let's just say $30,000. Well, then the reality is that if you know that that job is $30,000, and let's just say you have a 30% margin, right? So if you do a $30,000 job with a 30% margin, you have $9,000 in profit. So let's just say that job takes a few days. Well, are you willing to spend $1,000 to acquire a job? So let's say you spend $1,000, you get 20 leads, you close one job, right, for $30,000, and you have $9,000 profit in the deal. Can you make sense of spending $1,000 over and over and over and over again to keep your pipeline full? Well, if that is the reality for you, then you need to run the ads, because if you stay in front of your city, your community consistently throughout the year, the person who has the most attention is going to acquire 90% of the business. So make sure that you know your cost per acquisition and that you hit it hard, and you're creative. You're willing to go on camera. You're willing to make different creatives. You're willing to put your personality out there. The reality is that there's only one of me, there's only one of you. And so that makes us unique. So if you're willing to jump on the camera and start talking about what you have going on, you'll have the greatest chances of success. The reality is that when you market your business, you are putting your message on how you can solve other people's problems. You're getting attention, right? The reality is you just need to be relatable and you need to transfer energy. That's all sales and marketing. Marketing is just a transfer of energy. And whoever can transfer the energy the best is gonna win over the customers, because people are emotional human beings, you know what I mean? It's honestly not about selling, it's about how can you connect with people on the deepest level possible. When you market your business from the heart, people feel it. And that's why it's important to put your face and if you're the owner of your company, it's good to put yourself out there, because people can feel the passion you have behind your business and what you're doing. Marketing isn't manipulation, it's clarity. It's telling the truth so loud that it cuts through the noise and actually deeply connects with the people watching. So when you're marketing, you don't need to be perfect, you just need to be real. Marketing isn't for everyone, it's meant for the right people The best campaign that you can run is the campaign you are proud to share with everybody. Take a little bit of a look here. Are you proud with the content you're producing right now? Do you feel like the content you're producing is as good as the work that you are creating? And how do you expect to grow and get more attention if you're not willing to jump on camera and start recording what you do in your business? The truth behind marketing, nobody wants to talk about. We just kind of covered it. You have to be real, and not every campaign is going to be a home run hitter. The reality is you need to get attention, consistent attention, and you need to make sure the campaigns connect deeply. And the best way to run advertising is with volume, because stories really do sell. And so you could create an ad that you're happy to put your name on, but it doesn't connect with the cold audience. So that's why it's important to be creative and put multiple hooks in the water. And that way, if you know one hook is getting the cost per lead and the cost per acquisition at a good price, you probably remove the other hooks and save those hooks for another day. You know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense.